Hey guys, so today's look is going to be in theme with this month, which is the holidays. This look is going to be more like Christmassy themed, and then later we can do like a New Year's-y one where it's glitter, lots of glitter. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. So to prime my face, I am using the NYX Angel Veil. This is the Skin Perfecting Primer. They have a wide variety of primers, whether you're looking to avoid shine, to fill in your pores. But this one is just kind of the all-in-one. So I'm just gonna prime. Now I'm gonna prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Original Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Moving on to some brows. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. I'm gonna do these off camera and then catch you in a second. Back with brows. So if you are someone that fills in your eyebrows every day, this Anastasia Brow Wiz is definitely worth the splurge. So what I'm gonna do now is I am going to just set my eye links again with this NYX HD Finishing Powder in Banana. And this way my eyeshadow just has a really smooth canvas to go on. It makes it a lot easier for blending. So again, we're using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It's seriously such a good palette. So now I'm gonna use a Wet n Wild tiny brush right here. And I'm gonna go into this first shade and I'm gonna highlight my brow bone as well as the inner corner. Next, I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush by Morphe and I'm going to go into this second shade right here. And I am just gonna put that right on the lid. Next, going in here with this shade over here, which is a bit of a deeper brown. The eyes are gonna be pretty neutral heavy with some sparkle. And I am just putting this right on that edge. So next I am going to carve out part of this inner corner here. I'm gonna take this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and just get a little bit. This flat top brush by Morphe, just taking a tiny bit of that and putting it right here on my lid, carving out where I want it to be. Now for some of you guys it may look completely different because my actual lid is so small, but we work with what we have. So you could, if you wanted to, go above it. Normally you would just go right in the crease. So this is what's called a cut crease. And then I'm gonna take some setting powder. I'm just gonna use my finger and I'm gonna set it just a little bit, not a whole lot, because I still want the shimmer to really stick to it, but I don't want it to be super sticky. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light pink shade right here and I'm gonna use my finger because it typically holds better with those shimmers. And then I'm just gonna put that right on my lid. So I didn't worry about being too terribly neat because we're gonna go back in with a darker shadow and kind of help it out. So I am next gonna take another blending brush here by Morphe, go back into that brown shade and just soften the edges. I'm also gonna soften the top because I don't really want this up in my crease because then it'll make that part of my eye look bigger. Now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side and I'll be right back. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do to kind of deepen up the sparkle is I'm gonna go in with this pink one right here that's a little darker, and I'm gonna just pack that on right in the middle, kind of to transition from the lighter shimmer to the matte. Then again, taking that same brush, not adding any more product, just blending and buffing. Then I'm gonna take this tinier Morphe brush and I'm gonna go into this like dark brown purpley shadow and just work that right up on the outer V. Darkening it up, smoking it out, and putting it right here. And now we're going to move on to the face to clean up the edges right out here. And I just realized I was not recording during that whole last part, so I went in with that Morphe brush and the concealer and I drew a really precise line here so that I have that shadow there in a way. I'm sorry. So next I'm gonna go in and set all of that with the NYX setting powder and the brush by Morphe. Now we're gonna go in and chisel. So again, using this NYX Pro Palette Highlight and Contour, going in with this shade right here and this Wet n Wild contour brush, contouring out the cheekbones. And then I got this really awesome brush from Bare Minerals. Here it is. It's like super flat and small, perfect for a nose contour. So I'm gonna use that same powder again, but this time going down the sides of my nose. And also right underneath. Then I am going to take my bronzing brush from Wet n Wild, go into this shade right here, and just bronze up, just to warm up my face quite a bit. Then I am going to take this eyeshadow from Urban Decay here. It's a Glide On Kohl Pencil in black. And I'm just gonna put that under my lash line here. And then on my lower lash line. If you are someone who likes to line your lash lines, this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil works really, really well. It's really dark and it goes on super easy. Then I'm going to take this actually concealer brush from e.l.f. and blend it out using this shade right here. Then going back into that pink shade, I'm gonna take again that small Wet n Wild brush and just use that to highlight a little more under the eye. Then I am going to take this Stila waterproof eyeliner, it's a Stay All Day, and I am going to do a wing right where that line is. So whenever you are doing a look that you feel like is kind of more dramatic, it makes such a difference to put on your foundation second because you can so easily carve out that line of exactly where you want your wing to be. This is Pixie by Petra. It's a pretty little shade. Again, using that Wet n Wild brush. I like that a whole bunch. And then what we're also gonna do is, since it's winter, I'm actually gonna take this LA Colors blush, and that's like definitely more pigmented. And I'm just gonna dab a little bit of this brush into it because it's super pigmented, and just kind of put it right there on the apples of my cheeks because it's winter. My cheeks are rosy. So this kind of gives you, I don't know if winter flush is a thing, but if it is, then it gives you that. Next we're going to highlight, and I'm actually just gonna go back into this Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, actually I'm gonna use the second shade this time. It's a little warmer. This is a brush by Morphe, and I am just going to put it on my cheeks. That is a highlighter, is a game changer. That glow. Whew. Doing the same on the other side. That's so stunning. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit here. And again, down the center of the nose. Super lightly, because this could get out of hand real fast. And then also just a little on the chin. So the Jaclyn Hill palette is a highlighter. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let's do the mascara first. I feel like that needs to happen. So I'm just curling this eyelash curlers from Tweezerman and putting on the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. then to finish it off, I am using the lipstick Flush from LA Girl. And this is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you back here again. Coop, you want to make a guest appearance? Come on. Hi. He said, I want to be a star.